English. I am from Gujarati medium. From first standard to till my B.Ed, I took all my education in Gujarati medium only. So how can I speak English then?
Okay.
If
Mm-hmm.
you wanna do something, so definitely you will find a way. And if you don't wanna do something, so you will find an excuse.
So, how are you?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm pretty good, thank you. So, as we are meeting for the first time, so may I know about you little bit?
Okay, my name is Viraj. I am from Gujarat and currently I am preparing for government job. I have done my graduation in BSc in science and after that I did B.Ed. So currently I am preparing for government job.
Okay. And where are you living? Gujarat.
I am from Gujarat.
Okay, that's nice.
And what about you?
Okay, so my name is Tanuja and I am from Bhopal city. My qualification, I have done engineering from computer science and currently I am a working professional in IT sector and it's been 4 years here and yes, I am also a YouTuber. That's all about me.
Okay, nice.
Okay, so currently you are preparing for government job and is there any specific goal that you have to achieve here only or do you have any other plan B as well?
Okay, my goal is to get a government job, but nowadays I am free, so I'm learning this language also. And I have been preparing for the vacancies, but the vacancies of head clerk, but it hasn't come yet. After some months, it will come. So nowadays I'm learning maths as well as English also.
Okay, that's nice. So which one is your favorite? Like some people like maths or English or which is your favorite?
English is my favorite subject, okay, but I am worst at maths. But it's a compulsion for me to learn maths because the maths subject is included in the syllabus, and I cannot
Yes.
skip this subject because in prelims exam, the weightage of maths and reasoning is 70 marks, so it's
Right.
huge. So that's why I have to prefer maths. But I know some chapters of math, 8 or 10 chapters, because I had purchased one online course and the teacher taught so well that I got familiar with maths also. So I have skipped the difficult chapters, 4 or 5 chapters, but I know 8 or 10 chapters, so it's enough for me.
Okay, that's nice. So, and for English, like they ask grammar things, right?
Yeah, only grammar. In prelims, they will ask only grammar questions.
Mm-hmm.
The questions will be 15, and in mains exam, you have to write essays and everything.
Yeah, right. So you
Yeah,
need to
but
learn all these things.
that is one good thing. Maths and reasoning subjects are not included in the mains, so it's a good
Okay.
thing.
Okay, that is good for you because you like English
Right.
most. And
Yeah,
in
I
my
don't.
case, maths is my favorite subject.
My God. Whenever I meet any people who is good at math, so I just feel like okay, this person is like amazing. Like how can someone is better in math? Like it seems impossible for me.
I can say that math is my favorite subject since my childhood, and that's why I took subject as a mathematics in 11. And after that, I took admission in engineering as well. But in my field, I had only math for first year or I think second year, till second year. But after that, it got left, and now I'm not in touch with mathematics nowadays.
Okay. You know what is problem with maths? Whenever the teacher is teaching any kind of sum, so that time he is teaching. So at that point of very time, I can understand the sums. How can we solve the sum and what is the process? But when it's come to like I'm alone and I have to solve the sum, so that time no idea comes in my mind. So I don't know which step should I take first. This is the first thing.
Yes, it happens, and maths is all about practice. It happens if someone is teaching you, then we can understand it easily. Like, yes, we have to do this, we have to do this after this. We all know the steps. But if you are not practicing with yourself, then you can't do it. And like subjective maths is quite different. And if you are preparing for any competitive exam, so that is quite different. Some people are good at mathematics, but still they are not able to solve this kind of problem that is asking in competitive exam, right?
Nowadays I am learning loss and profit. So you know what happens when I come to know the answer of the first question. So that time the method of the second question changes. every time.
Yes, yes.
So how can we remember, yeah, all the methods? So in every sum, the method is changing every time and each subject. So how can we learn then?
Yes, so that is the main thing. You have to understand the question properly, because you can't, like, if we are learning these things in school, so we know that some kind of problem is like same. So if teacher is teaching any kind of method, then with this method you have to solve other problem as well. But in competitive exam, every question is different. You have to understand the question properly, then you can understand what things I have to apply here. It is quite tricky. And it
Yeah, it's
happens.
very difficult for me.
Yes, yes. But if you are preparing well, then you can do.
No, I was good at maths when I was in seventh standard. I got 48 marks out of 50. But
Okay. Mhm.
why I became worst at maths? When a plus b square, a plus b square, x plus y, z, those things come in the syllabus. That time I got worst at maths.
Okay. Yeah, it happens. Okay. Anyways, and apart from this studies, are you doing anything else just to entertain you after studying a lot?
Yeah. I'm reading new books nowadays to improve my personality and to get some knowledge. And I'm reading those books in English. So I'm doing my reading practice also.
Okay. So you are reading books. That's nice.
Right.
So, what is your current book that you are reading?
My current book I'm reading is Four Agreements.
For agreements.
Yeah. Before that, I
Oh,
was reading How to Control Your Emotions. Before I was reading Unveiling the Mystery of Emotions. Before I was reading Autobiography of Indira Gandhi. Before I was reading Baba Sahib Ambedkar's book. And before
okay.
I was reading Wings on Fire. So I have lots of books.
Okay, so you are fond of reading books. I
Yeah,
have just started, but I just read it for, I can say, the 1 week only, and after that, I don't know how it happens, and I break my consistency.
because you are not interested in that topic, I think. You know,
No, I have. Mhm.
whenever we read something, so there would be curiosity to know the other things also. And that's how we are consistent to reading.
Yeah, it can be. Before that, I was reading one book, I think Power of Positive Thinking. So I just read it for a few pages only, and I just left. And then I thought, like, I think I'm not getting interest in that book. That's why it may be. So I just started, mystery book. Nowadays I'm just reading one book that is a mystery. So I thought, like, if I'll read this kind of books, so then I will thought, like, what would happen next. So that's why I started.
Okay, if you love reading, but you're not consistent, so you can listen to audiobooks also.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yes, we can do this as well. That's a good idea.
yeah.
Okay, so how is your practice going on, and how did you learn English, and are you facing any difficulties nowadays?
Nowadays, I'm not facing any kind of difficulties because I was really good at grammar. In standard 10th, I got 94 marks out of 100. So I was really good at grammar, but I couldn't speak.
Mm-hmm.
So one day I was going through YouTube and I saw some video how to be fluent in English. So I just tried to speak and I recorded my audio for 40 minutes. And I was speaking
Mm-hmm.
totally broken English. There were so many grammatical mistakes, but I thought, okay, I have been speaking English for more than 40 minutes. I did not use Hindi or Gujarati language, so definitely I can also speak English. So that's how
Mm-hmm.
I started speaking English. I used the online platform. I was practicing my English for 1 hour, 2 hours per day. And as you know, I'm reading also and I'm listening to YouTube videos also, and that's how I improve.
Oh, and now you are speaking very well, I think so.
Yeah, day by day, it's a lifelong process. At no
Mhm.
point of time we can say that I am very good at English. It's a lifelong process.
Yeah, you are right. So, yes, it takes time, and I had also started speaking 1 year ago. I can say that YouTube channel I started 1 year ago, and this speaking part I had started 8 or 9 months ago. And because of practice, I can say that yes, I have improved a lot. And yes, we have more things in English that we have to learn, and we can't say that we know everything. So it's a kind of learning process.
Yeah, it's a lifetime process. But if you want to learn English, so take it as a language. Don't take it as a subject. If you take it as a subject, so it should be very difficult for you. So just take it as a language to communicate like we communicate in our native language. But what is the problem? We are not native speakers. So
Yeah.
suppose I'm from Gujarat, so my native language is Gujarati. If I don't know anything about Gujarati grammar, although I am
Mhm.
fluent in Gujarati language, because there is
Yes.
the atmosphere, everyone is speaking Gujarati language only since my childhood, my family, my friends, the society, everyone. So for that, you don't have to learn grammar of your native language. But when it comes to English, you are not familiar with English. So that time you have to learn some basic grammar of English, and then you try to speak English. So definitely day by day you will improve. You won't even realize that I am fluent in English. But consistency, every day you have to do your reading practice, listening practice, and speaking practice also.
Yeah. Yes, you are right. So practice makes perfect.
Yeah, definitely. And many people again and again they are asking how to be fluent in English, how to improve our communication skills. They already know that I have to do the listening practice, speaking practice, and reading practice also. And most important part, if you want to be fluent in English, so is to speak. Like I want to ride a bike, so definitely I have to experience the riding, right? So if
Mhm.
you want to be fluent in English, so just speak. So everyone knows the three rules. But again and again they are asking because they do not want to do that. It's not possible that I will give you one tablet and one day you wake up in the morning and you realize, okay, I'm very fluent in English. It cannot happen.
Yeah, right. It can never happen.
Yeah,
It all depends on practice only. When I was in my school or college days, so I didn't try to speak in English. And you know, when I appeared in the interviews, then only I started speaking. And that time, because of communication skills, I got rejected in so many interviews. And then I realized that how important English is. And in IT sector, I have to speak in English only. And when I went to my office, then some people are from different states, different countries, so they were speaking in English. And when they started speaking with me, like, and that time I was not able to speak a single sentence. Like I was in my head, like, yes, I have to speak this, but because of hesitation and underconfidence, I was not able to speak. And yes, then I faced a lot of difficulties. Then I realized, no, I should improve my English and I should work on that. So that's why nowadays I'm
yeah, but
just doing it.
yeah, it's a good thing that at your job place everyone is speaking in English. So you have that chance to communicate with people face to face in English. So it's a golden opportunity. If I talk about
Um,
my area,
yes, actually, what happened during the COVID, I got opportunity to work from home, and now I'm at my hometown, so I don't get this kind of environment that I have to speak face to face. But yes, in virtual meetings as well, I have to speak English. So you can say that yes, I have environment, but not face to face.
okay, but right now we are talking face to face.
Yeah, but I think like it's a virtual meeting, we can say.
Yeah, but it is a good thing if you don't have anyone to communicate with. So you can use this kind of platform, no matter you are doing audio call or video call.
Yeah,
So
right.
whatever you can do, you can do. Then whatever resources you have, you should utilize that. Then
Yes. That's true, I think.
if I talk about my area, so I know only two-person who can speak English. The first is me, and the second is my teacher. Otherwise,
Okay.
there is no one who can speak English. So you can
Okay.
imagine how difficult it was for me to learn English. Many people complain that I am from Hindi medium, I am from Malayalam medium. How can I speak English? I am from Gujarati medium. From first standard to till my B.Ed, I took all my education in Gujarati medium only. So how can I speak English then?
Okay.
If
Mm-hmm.
you wanna do something, so definitely you will find a way. And if you don't wanna do something, so you will find an excuse.
Yes, you are right. It happens with many people, I think. Even I had the same thinking, like I am from Hindi medium, that's why I'm not able to speak. And now I think like that how stupid I was in that time. Like I was just making this kind of excuses that I can't speak.
I think we should do the thing which we love. Because if we do the things which we do not love, do not like, so we have
Mhm.
to put efforts in doing that work. I am not good at maths. I don't like maths at all, but it's a
Mhm.
compulsion for me to do maths. So I'm not giving my 100% to maths because I do not like at all. I don't love maths. But when it comes to English, so I am not feeling stressed that I have to learn maths. I'm just enjoying the process because I love it. So
Yes,
do
yes.
whatever you love.
Yes, it's right. Yeah, it happens. That thing which is our interest, which is our in interest, then we do our effort on that. And
Suppose you wanna go to tour, so there are many difficulties. Okay, so
mhm.
you tell your friends that we will go and everything. You make plan. If you don't have money, so you will borrow money from someone. So you are doing all the things, no matter what are the difficulties, but you are solving all the difficulties because you wanna go to the tour because you love traveling. And some, like if you talk about English, so people are giving excuses, okay, that I'm not from an English medium school, there is no environment, because they do not like English. So how can they put that much efforts to learn English? So find
Mhm.
your interest and work on that then.
Yes, and if I think like about English part, if it is not in your interest, but still you have to learn because there are so many things where you have to speak English only.
Yeah.
It's regarding your job, if you are going to any other state, and we have multiple things that it is not like that. It is not in your interest, then you don't have to speak. Ultimately, you have to learn this language.
Yeah. And if you're not able to learn, so find other ways then.
But what you can do, it's a global language, and in your entire life, you will get into that situation where you have to speak anyhow. And
So it's
now people are like shifting to this language. I can say, like in India also, most of the people are speaking English.
mm,
And even if you are going to any good restaurant and in good place, then
that's
everyone
what.
would speak. And in venue also you have everything in English, and if you don't understand each and everything, then you can't express your feeling that time.
Yeah, right. But suppose someone is a maths teacher, okay, and he has got a job also, like in private or government. So he does not have to speak in English at that time because he's a teacher of maths. So for those kind of people, it's okay not to learn English. But if you wanna make a career in English, definitely you have to learn this language. Otherwise, change the direction.
Yeah, you can say this. But still, if he is going to any other state or country, then they have to speak English, right?
If we go abroad, so we have to speak in English. But if I talk about India, so Hindi is also okay. Like people know Hindi.
But in south part, people don't understand Hindi. Some people don't understand Hindi.
Right.
So
People, yeah, in South part, people don't understand Hindi. Okay, I have some work. I have to go now. I definitely
oh,
will talk again later.
yeah, sure. And
Okay, bye.
thank you so much. Bye bye.